I used to work the night shift at a hotel in New Hampshire. It was a 3-story business class place, decent, clean, nothing fancy. I took the job mostly for the quiet. Night shifts at hotels are usually uneventful. Check-in slow to a trickle after 10 p.m. And by midnight, it's just you, the front desk monitor, and the occasional hum of the vending machine. That's why I remember this particular night so clearly, because nothing about it was normal. It started around 1:30 a.m. A woman came in through the front doors, early 30s, maybe. Black coat, pale, tired looking. She had shoulder-length dark hair and one of those quiet presences that make you feel like you've seen them before, even if you haven't. She walked right up to the desk and asked if we had any rooms available. Her voice was soft but not timid, calm. I checked. She asked for 2 extra pillows and directions to the vending machines. Totally normal stuff. Sure, room 409 is open. She handed me her ID Clara Von and a chipped MasterCard. I ran her info, swiped the card, and handed her a key card. The only thing the camera saw was the door to 409 swinging open at 1:46 a.m. by itself. I wanted to believe it was a glitch. Maybe the footage got corrupted or the timestamps were wrong. But the room key was still missing from the drawer. The bed was untouched. But the pillows I had asked housekeeping to send up earlier, they were stacked neatly on the chair in the corner like someone had placed them there and never touched them again. Her name was still in the system. Her credit card had run. I could feel the plastic. I touched her ID. I could still feel the plastic. Who'd come in early to prep rooms for a wedding block? They say some guests never check out, but Clara, I don't think she ever really checked in. Told him I thought someone had gotten into the system, or maybe a prank was being played. He said to print the registration slip and wait for him. When he arrived, we both went up to room 409 together. Guests occasionally reported seeing a woman in a black coat on the 4th floor, sometimes standing at the end of the hall, sometimes riding the elevator. But every time staff went to investigate, no one was there. No one ever reported her checking in before, though. I'll never forget the way the hallway felt cold and still like it was waiting for us. I even Googled the name, once found a local obituary from 1997. A woman in her 30s died in a fire at a hotel. Then why was the door open? After we hung up, I pulled up the security footage. Just to be sure, I watched myself standing at the desk typing, talking to empty space. She handed me her ID. He just stared at me, then he said, "This isn't the first time." Picking up an invisible ID, reaching out, like handing something back. Then I turned, pulled a key card from the drawer, and set it on the counter. I was checking someone in who wasn't there. Cameras cover the lobby, the front doors, and the hallway near the elevators. The head housekeeper, Maria, asked why someone had been placed in 409. She didn't smile, but she thanked me and walked to the elevator, and that should have been the end of it. But around 4 a.m., I got a call from housekeeping. I told her it was a late walk-in. She sounded confused. "Are you sure?" She said, "Because I just went to drop linens and the door was open." The bed was made. No luggage, no signs anyone had even walked inside. I checked the system again. Clara Von registered just a few hours earlier. Credit card approved. Everything logged. I told Maria maybe she hadn't gotten in yet. I rewound to 1:30 a.m. and there was no one. No one came in through the front doors. No one walked up to the counter. My skin went cold. I scrubbed through more footage. The elevator never moved to the 4th floor. No one walked down the hallway toward 409. I didn't know what to do. I called the manager. The door was ajar. We stepped in. No luggage, no personal items. The manager asked me again, "You're absolutely sure you saw this woman?" "I spoke to her," I said. He told me a few years ago, back when the hotel was under different ownership. I didn't work another night shift after that, transferred to daytime within the week. But I still think about her, Clara Von. Not this one, but just a few blocks away, torn down years ago.